Now, in this video, we are going to take up one more program on palindrome. So, what is a palindrome? The word or phrase or number that read the same backwards as forwards. So, means what? Suppose if I say 11, when you read it from left to right is also it is 11, or when you read it from right to left also it is 11. So like Malayalam, again, when you read it from the left side it is Malayalam, when you read it from the right side also it is a Malayalam. This is for a string, for a number. So we will going to write a small program for that. So how to do that? So I will be using for a number. So the num is the variable which I want to create. I will take num. So here input, enter the number, but we have used int also because the moment when I enter a number with an input, always it will convert into a string. But number, if I want to operate, then it should be either it should be an integer form or a float number. So therefore, I need to convert. But in the beginning, when I told you about the palindrome, whether when read it from the left side or from the right side, you should have the same number. So that is the reason why we have used the int function. So first, what I will do, I will assign that number to a one more variable. I will tell you why at a later stage. Count will be equal to number. While the condition is true, so that means by default it is always true. Str number is equal to str num. So what I am doing here is I am converting this number which we have entered in the beginning into a string. Why I need to convert that into a string? Because when you want to reverse it, I can use a string function to reverse it directly by using the string handling function. In the previous video when we did how to reverse the string without using the string function, but in this case we are using a string function to reverse a string. So what is the reverse string? Equals str num colon minus 1. So what it means? It starts from 0 to the end of the string in a decrement way. That means you are taking from the right to left. From right to left. If str number is what? This one is equal to this. If this number is the number what we have entered, suppose if I have entered 77, the reverse string is also 77. So if this is equal to true, then print num. What is that num? Num is this, that is 77 is palindrome. When entered number is count. What is the count? Count is also 77. So then it will go into print. Suppose if I say 25, what happens? If I say 25, str number will go to become 52. The str number is 25 here, first case. After that, once it is reversed, it becomes 52. Okay, here it becomes reverse string is equal to 52. This str number is 25 and the reverse string is 52. If both are equal, no. Then what happens? Num will going to become int str num. What is the str num? Str number is 25 plus int reverse string. So here what I am doing is I am converting that str number into integer because I want to add and I want to do the addition operation. So I am converting this str number which was a string here as converted into an integer. So then what happens? It's just 25 you are going to get plus int reverse string. Reverse string is 52. So you are converting that also into an integer. So it becomes 52. 25 plus 52, how much? It becomes 77. So now the num value is 77. Then again it goes back because the condition is true. You are in a while function. So str num will be equal to now str num 77. Reverse string is also 77. If str number is reverse string, yes, str number is 77. Reverse string is also 77. Print num. What is the value of num? Num will be equal to 77 is palindrome. When entered number is count. What is the count? Count is 25. So this is how you will be. Then once you are, because the condition is true, so I need to break at that particular point. After the, otherwise what happens? It will go to becomes an infinite loop. So I need to break the loop. So for that I am using the break function. So here you can see enter the number is 25. The 77 is the palindrome. When entered number is 25. So this is how I will be able to get the palindrome number. So to check, one way is to check the number entered is palindrome or not, and the other way is the entered number, even though it is not palindrome, but we wanted to find out at what point or on which number you will going to get the palindrome number. So that is the program what we have written for the second case. Whichever the number you enter, and that number may not be a palindrome in the beginning, but after doing the iterations, at some particular point, that number will going to become palindrome. At which number that will going to become palindrome is the one which we wanted to find out. That is the one which we have done here. So when you want to go for a tracing, you can see num is equal to 25. So count is also, it becomes 25. So str num, what it does, it will convert this integer into a string. Reverse string is also is converting that into, that is why it becomes a string. How it is becoming a string? You can see that reverse string is equal to str num underscore num. This is the one which is going to convert that into a string. So you are comparing them. If str num is equal to reverse string, no, because this is 25 and this is 52, so it becomes false. So then what happens? So it will go to skip that break statement, that is, it is skipping this here. This 25 is equal to 52, no. So it skips this, comes to this. Num is equal to what? int str num. What is the str num? Str number is 25. So you are converting that into integer. So that is the reason why here you had code of 25 has become just 25, because you are converting this string into the number. And again you are converting this also, which is rev underscore str, which is a string now here, has converted into integer. Then what we did, we are adding int str underscore num plus int reverse str. So num will going to become 77. So the condition is true now. The condition is true. Str number will going to become str num now, which is this num. The num is not this one, it is this. What is that number? The number is 55. So, 77. So str num will going to become 77. And what is that reverse string? Reverse string is also becomes 77 only. Why? That you can see reverse string str underscore num. What is the value of str underscore num now here? It is str num. What is the value of that num? Num is 77. So this num will go, str num will going to become 77, and reverse string will also become 77. So 77 code 77 is equal to code 77. Yes. So that condition becomes true here. Therefore 77 is palindrome, comma, when entered number is 25. So this is how you will be able to execute, or you will be able to find out the entered number will going to become palindrome at some particular value. Which is that value? That value is 77. Initially when the entered number is 25, you will not be getting the palindrome, because 25 is not equal to 52. I mean 25 is not equal to 52. or 25 when you read it from the left side or from the right side, you should get 25 only. But it is not there in the beginning. The first condition is not equal, because when you reverse this 25, it becomes 52. But when it is added, you will going to get 77, and when STR number is 77 and the reverse is also 77, this at this point you will going to get becomes the palindrome. So that is the reason why I have written 77 is the palindrome when entire number is 25. So this is how you will be able to write the program to find the number, a palindrome number, when the entire number is not a palindrome. Now we will try to write a program how to execute this. For example, now I will go to say num int input, enter a number, enter a number. Next, count, enter the number. Then I will assign that number to a count. While true, condition becomes true by default. So I am converting str num equals str num. Okay. Then I am creating reverse string equals str num. I want to reverse that string. Reverse str num colon -1. So I am reversing that. Then if str num equals reverse str, okay, then print num is palindrome, comma palindrome, comma when entered number is colon. What is the entered number? Entered number will be count. Then once you do that, then I will say break. Then otherwise, what it will go to get? Otherwise, you will go to get num equals int. I am converting, adding str num plus int reverse str. Okay. So this is how you will be able to get this. Now we will try to enter the number. I will say 25. So 77 is the palindrome when the entered number is 25. Okay. Now suppose if I just enter 111. 111 is palindrome and entered number is 111. Now we will try to execute these two. Let us see how it will go to take. In the first case, I will say enter number is 25. Okay. Count. I will count that. I am assigning the same number to one more variable, count. So you can see count is equal to 25, num is equal to 25. While the condition is true, str num is what you are going to get. Str num will going to become 25 with quote. Okay. Then reverse of that will be 52. So you will going to get the reverse of that will be 52. You can see. This 25 is equal to 52? No. Condition is false. So then what it does? Num it will going to add. Now it will going to convert this 25 into integer. That is 25 plus 52 will go to become 77. So now what is the value of num now? This num is 77 because Num is 77 here. But this num is different. Num is 77 now. Now the condition is true. Now what we're going to get? str num will be equal to and code 77. Now you can see it is code 77. But reverse string is still 52 only because you are not executed that line. Once you execute that, then what happens? Both will going to get 77. Is str num that is code 77 is equal to this code 77? Yes. Condition is true. So now num will be 77 and the count will be 25. So num will be 77 when entered number is 25. And once it completes, it will go to breaks, it comes out of the command prompt. Now we will try to execute one more line. Debug Python file. Now I will try to enter 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Count is same. Then condition is true. str num is underscore 11, 11, 11. Then reverse is also same. Both are same. Now this 11, this 1, 1, 1, 1, 4 ones. Condition is true. Print 1011. 1011 is a palindrome when entered number is 1111. So it will just comes out of the program directly. So this is how I will be able to write, even though the entered number is not a palindrome, but still we were able to find out when it will going to become a palindrome. This is one case. In the next case, when you enter it directly, you will going to get the number directly. When you are entering the number with the directly the palindrome number, so automatically you will going to get the same number again. So this is how you will be able to write a program, a simple program on the palindrome, and how to find out when the entered number was not a palindrome in the beginning. Later on it will going to become palindrome by adding the values of the iterative values. So this is how you will be able to write a program on the palindrome. Thank you.